Hey Orchinistas, welcome to the channel Forever Orchids. In my last video, I showed you guys a haul from Sunset Valley Orchids, and I mentioned in that haul that I was going to get a group order together for the local Orchid Society. Well, that just arrived. Here it is. So I thought we would unbox it together. Haven't even opened it. And you know, the last order that I got, I didn't have, but I don't remember. What was it? 9 plants in it, something like that. This one should have way more plants in it, and the box is smaller. So I'm a little concerned here that did we actually get everything that was ordered? I'm not sure here. Let's get into, oh, wait a minute. Wait. What is it? Okay. No, it just says H2. I thought maybe it was like part one of something. Okay, so looks like everything, it's saying everything is checked off here. So we're going to see. Let's see how many plants are actually in here. Oh, I'm sorry. Trying not to make a lot of loud noise here. Not being very fast at opening that. Okay, just boom, right away. We got plants. Let's see what we got. Got a lot that fell out, bark-wise, fell out of this pack. Okay, what do we have here? Ooh, okay. This is, what is that? DIALC. I don't know how to, oh, what is that? Oh, I'll put the name down here at the bottom of the screen of what this is. Winter Frost. I know there were 2 people that ordered this cross here. It's a cross of LC Angel Heart. Uh-oh. We got us an ant. We got us a bug. No. I certainly don't want those in my house and in my orchid grow room. Anyway, sorry, this is LC Angel Heart crossed with Snowflake. Looks good. Hope I got enough room to set all these plants out. Okay, this one is a different cross. This is a Richard Mueller cross. BL Richard Mueller crossed with, sure. I don't know how to pronounce this. And part of the word is rubbed off. I'll have to look it up to see what was actually ordered and put down. Part of the writing is rubbed off on the tag here. Okay. Maybe I should save this bark here. I don't know. What do y'all think? If it had an ant in it, maybe I shouldn't save this bark. I'm just so surprised that there might actually be this many plants in here. Wow. Ooh, somebody got a catasetum. We just lost a lot of bark. Look at this. Holy moly. This is a huge bulb. Look at that. Oh, it's so nice. This is Milana Davison crossed with Dark Odyssey. And look, you guys, look, it's got 2 new growths on it. Oh, the person that bought this is going to be so excited that it's got 2 new growths on it. All of my catasetums right now, well, no, I won't say all of them. I've got my catasetums growing. Let me see if I can get my finger to point. Back here on the back rack behind us here, they are growing all under lights, and I've got several of them that are definitely pushing out new growths. All right, this is Magic Melody crossed with Johanna Rose. I think this is just going to be a great plant. You go and look up on their website, look up on Sunset Valley website, and this is going to be a really nice cross. Well, our little catasetum here doesn't want to stand up, and I certainly don't want to break. Let's see if I can. Don't want to break that new growth either. Not much I can do about the bark here, I guess. This was a really big order. I'm so happy for the members of the Orchid Society that we were able to to do this. I'll see if I can get as much bark back in there as possible. Okay, this is LC Amber Glow crossed with BLC Chinese Bronze. Can you guess what color that might be? I don't see any new growth. Most of the root tips here are black. So it might have started growing new root tips, and I think it was only, and it was supposed to be 2-day shipping, and it did not get out on Monday. Today's Wednesday, and I think it ended up just being a 1-day shipping. So I don't think in 1 day that would have done that to the roots. I don't think so. I don't know. Okay, this is LC. Sorry, get that out of your way. LC Florence Lynn. This is a cross. This is going to be a pretty big plant because this is Cattleya oh, there's a no. Like, wow, that looks like a misprint. Cattleya Leopoldii SVO Dark Blood crossed with Laelia Milleri, Dr. Polk. This is definitely going to be a very large standard Cattleya. I want you to see that new growth right there. And I'll have to find some place because it's going to be a lot of plants, y'all. I'm telling you what. Oh my goodness, and there's ants in this box. I have never had ants. Okay, ants don't hurt your plants. They can just be a nuisance. I have definitely had plants that I've had outdoors, and they will just get full of ants, and it just takes a while to get rid of the ants. Now, one of the things that you can do to get rid of the ants is I just typically will take the plant and just soak it in water, and the ants will then come up out of it, and I can get the colony out of the pot, and then you can choose whether or not you're going to repot or not. Okay, this is a Schomburgkia. This is a species, Schomburgkia schultzii, crossed with itself. So it's a relatively small plant at the moment because these will get very large. But look at that pseudobulb. Oh, love it. Love seeing fat pseudobulbs. Nice, healthy pseudobulbs. Okay, now I got one of these crosses in my last video. I got one of these personally for myself. So here is another one. Somebody else decided they thought this would be a really good cross. So it's Cattleya Angel Bells crossed with Victoria Lace. And this is going to be a white Cattleya. Very, very nice. Put this trash bag down at my feet. Okay. I hate that so much bark fell out. I don't know what those FedEx people were doing. They lost a lot of bark in all of these. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, this is another just straight up Cattleya. This is also going to be a really big standard Cattleya. This is Cattleya Leopoldii Zeruleaform crossed with Logesiae Zerulia. This is Cattleya Galdii. I'm definitely not familiar with that one, with Goldii. These plants are cold. I wonder what the temperature was. A little bit more accessible. Okay. Oh, looks like we got 2 plants in this one. Oh, I see new growth. Love seeing that one. Ooh, new growth. Okay. This is Potanera Little Magician. And this is new growth here on it. I don't see, without taking I'm not going to take the tape off like I do in my other videos because these plants are not my plants. These are for the local Orchid Society. But look at this one here. Look, there are sheets already. So this is already potentially getting to the point where it's blooming size. So this is LC Tokyo Magic crossed with Little Toshi Gold Country. Isn't that lovely? And that's going to be a relatively small plant in height. I call these little sheaths here that don't produce flowers. It's like a teenager getting their learner's permit. So it's just practicing. So it's very possible this sheath here, this new growth here, you can see here the flower sheath right here, not the flower sheath, the plant sheath right here is taller than this one. So this bulb here, newest growth, is going to get larger than this one, and it might bloom for the person that bought this one. Wouldn't that be exciting? That's always so exciting. In fact, one of the plants that I got in the last video already has a bud coming out of it. So really excited about that. Okay, this is a Cattleya Indigo Valentine. Get my words right here. Indigo Valentine crossed with mini purple, and these are Cerulean form. Look at that new growth right there. Oh, look at that. It's exciting, exciting, exciting. Whoop. I knew that was going to happen. They're just going to start falling everywhere. All right, let's see. Keep on coming. It's a small box, but I tell you what, I think we got all the plants, and I was a little concerned about that, as small as this box is. Okay, let's see if I can get some of this bark. All right, this is SLC Dreamcatcher. I think we'll be okay with that. Get some of that bark back down in there. So because it's SLC, because that S, that is Sophronitis, and those typically are very small, short in stature plants. They usually like a little bit cooler weather, cooler conditions. Look how small this is. Look, compared to my finger, how small this pseudobulb is, and there's already a dried flower sheath. So this one is getting very close to mature size. Okay. Another small one. Ooh, well, man. This is you can tell this is a Paphopedilum. Okay. This is a species. This is Paphopedilum variant. Is it pronounced? I'm not all that familiar with pronouncing the species of Paphopedilums. I don't have that many of them. Paphopedilum varianum, Radiant View crossed with SVO Ruby. Little tiny little seedling, little cute little thing. Okay. It's a big order, guys. I'm telling you what. There's a lot of plants. Okay. Here is LC Puppy Love. Look how tall. Look how tall that pseudobulb is. This is Cattleya dubiosa crossed with Laelia anceps. Let's see here. Oh, yep. New roots right there coming out. I think somebody got two of these. It doesn't. Okay, all right. This one is, I believe this one is my plant. I did order this. This is Cattleya lutemanniana Arthur Chadwick crossed with lutemanniana form rubra Bravo Orchids. And I think we've got a new root tip. Let's see if I can get this off here. Oh, I hate when they put it across the roots. I don't like tearing up the roots, especially if they're new root tips, you know? Trying to be careful here. Get it off of that root there. Okay, success. Okay, here we go. Newest growth here. There we go. And I think we've got, probably we're going to stake this one. In my opinion, it's a little too wobbly. It probably got loose in shipping, and I want this plant to feel really secure. But I do feel like it's very possible they're starting some swelling down here at the eyes, that we should have some new growth. The Lutemanniana that I have currently is a Zerulia form, and I was just watering it today. I was actually putting it in some sea kelp extract, and it's starting. Its eyes are starting to swell on that. Okay. See if we can set this one out of the way. Hope it doesn't fall over. Okay. All right, what else? What else? Two in here. Ooh, new growth. Fat little pseudobulbs. What's this? Ooh, this is one of mine too. This one's mine. I can take the tape off of it. I never heard of this cross. This is a primary hybrid. Now, a primary hybrid just simply means that you take two species and you cross them together, and then the very first offspring, you know, when it's crossed like that, it's called a primary hybrid. All right, I'm trying to make sure there's no roots attached. There's one right there. Get it off the tape. Okay, a little bit more tape there. Okay, let me tell you what this is. This is LC Kokubun, K-O-K-U bun. This is a Walkeriana crossed with a Laelia, and this is definitely, I'm familiar with Laelia anceps. I'm not familiar with this species, so I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it. Price stands. And I just thought that the possibility could be really nice. And look, I got new growth. And do you see all of the red speckling here? And there's a little bit of freckles and red here. That tells me that this is more than likely the color of the flower is going to be in the dark pink colors. This is supposed to be in the pinks, and I just thought it's supposed to be small, a small plant, miniature Cattleya. And I just thought it was going to be really, really nice if I could get kind of more of the flower shape of the Laelia than the Walkeriana, but maybe the large flower size that this Walkeriana is supposed to have. Good, and then the Laelia should have a good flat flower with the lip. Will have a column totally kind of curled over. We'll have to wait till it blooms. Okay, what do we have here? I remember. I think this one might be mine too. Is that a sheath? Flower sheath. Okay. So this is, yeah, I think this is. Yep, I think so. This is Elsie Rosie Surprise crossed with Elsie Lena Coriel, and it's actually named Dale's Magic. Elsie Dale's Magic. And so, look at that. With the sheath coming in. So there's a chance it could bloom. Oh, wait. Yes, absolutely. Look at this. That right there, guys. Look. That's a leftover bloom spike. This has already bloomed before. Okay. Nice. So that's mature size. Isn't that just crazy? Love it. Love, love, love. Oh dear. Hate when you see that, don't you? Lost a leaf in transit. Okay, this is Patanera Young Men Orange crossed with BLC Orange Nugget. I had, and I lost it in the move, I had a Patanera Young Men Orange. And it got to the point where it just wasn't doing that great. And I ended up just totally losing it in the move. It's been so chaotic with the move that I did lose some plants. I just, when you're having to move, and I just did not have enough time to spend with my orchids. And I'm not quite sure where this came from, to be quite honest, unless somebody decided they were going to be a little bifoliate, maybe. Might have been right here. I think it was, actually. Yeah, came off of this pseudobulb here. But that's all right. I've got some new root tips growing out right here. Right here. I'm dropping all the bark. Okay. Put that right there and hope I don't knock it over. Alrighty, here is another one of the, it's like Cattleya. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Like I said, there were two people that got this plant here. Elsie Angel Heart crossed with the Cattleya Snowflake. That'll fit right there. And what do we have? I bet this is a puppy love based on how big, how big that pseudobulb is. Goodness gracious, would you look at that pseudobulb. That's huge. Huge, huge, huge. Okay. And let's see here if we see any. Yeah, we do have some. We've got, you see this? This is called an eye. You see that right there? And hopefully it will focus right here. That's an eye, and it is swelling. And there's another eye over here. Oh, wait. Well, let's see if I can get this off gently. Okay, so I believe that is an eye, but there's one a little bit lower as well. Okay. Sea kelp extract, and that's just going to pop right on out. Okay, not too many more in here. Let's see if we can get this one out. This is a tall plant. Ugh. Oh, I do remember somebody got a cymbidium, and that's what this is. This is a cymbidium. This is cymbidium Valley Vapor crossed with L. Ronus. I love cymbidiums. Love, love, love. I used to have one that it didn't even have a name. And I used to grow it outside, southern exposure, on a deck, broiling hot sun, bring it in for the winter, put it up against the southern window. Sucker would bloom. It had these little tiny little pendant but brown flowers. It might have been a species. I'm not sure. But anyway, look at the new growth coming out right here. Very, very nice. Very nice. Maybe one day I'll be able to have a space for cymbidiums. They just get so big that growing indoors, it's a little bit difficult. Okay, I think we're down to the last two plants. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is Laelia Fincanana. I think I butchered that. Crossed with Sandra Laura. Just look at these little pseudobulbs. They're so plump. They're so healthy. Oh, I love Sunset Valley orchids. Fred Clark knows what he is doing. Okay, we lost a lot of bark out of this one. Definitely think, yeah, I'm going to definitely. This is Potinera Artist Angel. I am going to take the tape off right here so I can get some more of this bark down in here because it is just pretty much void of any bark on this side. Now, one of the things I can see immediately down here, and I've repotted Sunset Valley orchids, so they will, just to let you know, a lot of their plants will still have the sphagnum plug around the seedlings. And then when they get planted up into the pots, these are about the 3-inch pots size here, then they will leave those plugs. So just be cognizant of that when you are repotting anything from Sunset Valley Orchids. Okay, that helped out. Got some more bark back down in there because it was pretty much empty on that side. And I'm only going to use the bark that's in the paper that these plants came, this particular plant came in, so that I don't run the risk of potentially transporting something that's not supposed to be there. Okay, Potanera Artist Angel. We have new growth right here. And I think that is bifoliate. Yeah, this is a bifoliate plant. So we've got the 2 leaves here. All right, guys, that was a lot of plants. So I know that when I deliver these to the Orchid Society members, they are going to be so excited. And then it's going to be fun to watch them grow, communicate with these individuals, maybe go to a show where they're in bloom and they're in an Orchid Society show. That's really exciting. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video of this unboxing from Sunset Valley Orchids. What I want you to do now is go to Sunset Valley Orchids, start looking through their orchid list. You can purchase anything on their website. Obviously, one of the things that I was promoting to the Orchid Society members was the 2025 Cattleya list that they could choose from. All of the new orchids that Fred Clark's got this year. So what I want you to do is in the comments to this video, why don't you tell me, when you're looking over the list, what did you like? What do you see on their website that you would like to have? What's on your wish list? Do you already own some of these plants, and how well are they doing? Leave me some comments. I'd love to know. So until next time, guys, happy orchid growing. Bye.